Creo que hay otra pregunta. Estamos ya hablando del tiempo, limitados en tiempo. Así que tenemos unas intervenciones adicionales, ¿no?
Okay. Well, I'll start in English, okay? I'll improvise a bit. Our group really talked without much coherence, also in the sense that we explored a lot of ideas that came from Siemens talk. And from our own doubts and knowledge, one of the main subjects we discussed was the application, first the application of connectivism theories into our doings in everyday teaching and learning in our classrooms, and particularly the application of those theories into K-12 settings. In our group there were a few people from that environment. And one of the worries that came out was how do we know that people, that students have known that students manage to apply some concepts, some new concepts, etc. So we talked about factual knowledge that means that something can be done with it, versus information that is using the example of the bank share agent, the stock exchange agent. We have all the information needed, we said, to the same information that a stock exchange agent has. Still we are not a stock exchange agent without some other process. Also, the part of evaluation landed also in the K-12 level, and we had some discussion on the application to e-learning and distance education settings. And somehow it came out, the idea I was discussing, the idea of using as many evaluation strategies as possible, since we don't, sometimes we cannot be really sure of who we have in front of us in a completely distance setting. I helped a bit with the example of Siemens' first massive course, of which I am a proud dropout. And in the sense that I conveyed to the group the inspiration that that course gave me in so many other courses that I did after that, and in so many lessons learned through that. Technology must not be the center of our attention. That was something that Dr. Hernandez said, and that we agreed upon. We must not contemplate technology for itself, but immerse it in our doings. And another issue that came out was very interesting in the general arena of knowledge and information skills, management skills, was the ability to discern, to filter out the important information from the non-important, the serious from the non-serious, etc. So these were more or less the things that we discussed. I don't know if my friends in the group want to add anything. Okay.
Here.
Okay, I'll be very brief for practical purposes, and we thank very much Dr. George Siemens for his enlightening chat. And we also thank our group, very much thanks our facilitator, Dr. Carmen Rodriguez de Padial, who is right here with us. We basically chatted about many things, but amongst them were basically the issue of structure and innovation, and taking what Dr. Siemens mentioned, that it's a tension relationship, but it needs to function. From there, we carried it on forward to traditional versus innovation. And so basically, we were using synonyms here, structure and traditional. And from there, we got to the university system and the traditional university system versus a more liberal type of university system where it's a connectivist type and the open type of university. And which one is better, which one needs more improvement. Students came and started giving their opinion. And we got into this idea of how we can have a holistic type of university within a structured framework. So sort of merging the two ideas, where the end product is not what counts, but the process is what actually makes the difference. And we started then talking about technology and knowledge and how the two can merge. So basically, those were the central ideas of our group discussion. Thank you.
Thank you. Bien, pues muchísimas gracias. Realmente vamos a pedirles, tenemos que cerrar, lamentablemente, tenemos que terminar, ¿verdad? Pero no queremos que estas contribuciones de los grupos y los cuestionamientos se queden en el papel. Vamos a abrir de alguna forma algún espacio donde iniciemos estas conversaciones y donde George estará con nosotros también en esas conversaciones. Así que no las guarden. Don't take those notes and questions with you. Don't keep them for yourself. We will be sharing those and we will open a space somewhere where we can follow this discussion further, okay? Because that's what we really want to do. Muchas gracias a todos los que estuvieron aquí presentes. En su cartapacio hay una hoja de evaluación que a nosotros nos dice mucho, ¿verdad? Para efectos de nuestras próximas actividades. Yo invité a algunas personas a un grupo para que nos reuniésemos a la 1:30. Estamos corriendo un poquito atrasado en el tiempo. Aquí en este mismo salón, para entonces discutir acerca de las posibilidades de una agenda de investigación en el campo de la tecnología educativa. Dado que posiblemente, pues verdad, algunas personas ya se han retirado, realmente vamos a abrir el espacio que a todos los que estén aquí y quieran regresar con nosotros a escuchar. Entonces, él nos va a presentar la experiencia que ha tenido en Canadá en el desarrollo de una agenda de investigación en e-learning. Nosotros queremos nutrirnos de esa experiencia y comenzar a mirarnos a nosotros mismos y ver cómo podemos nosotros movernos en una dirección similar. Queremos aprender, así que for those who were connected via internet, we will be back around 1:30, 1:45 Puerto Rican time, when we will be exploring the possibilities of developing a research agenda for EdTech in Puerto Rico and the Caribbean, and you can follow us via our channel on Ustream TV. So, de esta forma, les damos las gracias por haber estado con nosotros y un aplauso para todos ustedes.